So congratulations, you've decided to start care in our office, and now it's a matter of figuring out how to make your visits to our office effective and efficient.
The first thing that we have you do when you come to our office is sit and rest for 10 minutes. The reason that we do that is one of my tests, it relies on me measuring heat that's coming off your body. In order to get a valid test, I need to make sure your body is at resting physiology.
After the hustle and bustle of a busy day at the office, maybe managing kids throughout the whole day, you finally arrive in our office after struggling through traffic. We want you just to kind of calm down for a little bit. We want your body just to come to a nice resting state, and 10 minutes is the perfect amount of time for that.
Now, how we keep track of that 10 minutes, that's up to you. I've got timers available at the front desk for you to use, or you can keep track of it on your smartphone, however you like.
You'll then either see Dr. Sherry, Dr. Rob, receive your chiropractic care, and then very typically what you'll do is rest 10 minutes after your adjustments as well. So this is a little bit different purpose. This is to really allow everything to settle into place, to give us a little window of opportunity to see how you're responding before we do our post checks. That's your last step in the office, is to receive your post heat readings and leg checks. Other things that will affect the heat readings accuracy is women with long hair having that wet hair on the back of your neck after you've showered, potentially first thing in the morning. Other things that can affect that heat reading significantly are anything that alters your nervous system. So think caffeine, alcohol, marijuana. All these things will affect your body physiology. They will affect our heat readings. They do affect the quality of our scans. It will affect the quality of our ability to deliver care, make good decisions, and really do the best we can for you. One additional area that can affect your heat readings is medications that you're taking specifically for pain. We never want you to alter your medical doctor's advice for when you take pain medication, but if there is some flexibility and leeway in when you decide to take that, we would suggest that you do not take that within 2 hours of arriving in our office. Immediately after you leave our office is completely fine, but before your visit, when we do your heat readings, it will make a definite impact on the accuracy of our readings.
Sometimes people want to know what clothes should they wear into my office. Either exercise clothing or business clothing can work quite well. Exercise clothing because it's nice and thin and not very, very big or bulky. Big bulky clothing, big bulky shoes, both of those are a problem for me. Dangly earrings get in my way, necklaces get in my way. Otherwise, we can work with pretty much whatever clothing works in. Now, shoes. Shoes are a pretty big deal because I'm going to be touching your feet throughout your whole visit. Part of the testing method that I use and that Dr. Rob uses involves doing a leg check, which means my hands are going to come into contact with your feet a lot. So you want to avoid anything really messy or dirty. If you've been working on a farm, if you've been in the grease, if you've been outside and it's wet, that's simply the time just to bring in, we have a little changing area for you out front. You can change into either a pair of my slippers or simply bring along a clean pair of your own shoes, and we're happy for you to do that. Now, one thing that I'm a bit sensitive about is fragrances and perfumes in the office. I've got a lot of chemical sensitivity, and if you come in my room and you just put on some fresh perfume that morning and now I'm locked in a room with you, I'm going to be very distracted the whole time because my nose is going to be going crazy. So I also take care of a lot of chemically sensitive patients in the office, and they're going to react as well. So we do ask that you refrain from wearing perfumes or fragrances or cologne on the days that you're coming into our office.
So one thing that can actually help you avoid one of the pitfalls of undoing everything I've done for you in the office as soon as you walk out my door is how to park in our parking lot. It sounds like kind of an odd, quirky thing, but we do want you to always back into your parking space, especially for those that are focusing their care on the neck. You will always want to be sure to back into your parking space. This is simply because we want you to be very careful and cautious and conservative with how you move your neck after you've been adjusted, especially 2 hours after you've been adjusted. It's a very critical time frame. Especially walking out of my office is probably the most critical time frame. Speaking of leaving, there's two options. You can either go through the drive that is right along our house, or you can go out the connector into the neighboring lot next door and exit out at a street light.
All right, after the adjustment, rest is really great. Dr. Rob usually has people come back into the resting area and rest another 10 minutes in the office and before he lets them go. That's usually not my routine. I'm going to do your post-heat scan right after I get you out of the table, but then I invite you to sit in my office or in your car for a good 10 minutes before you start driving again. And for the next couple of hours, rest is very important as well. If you go right back into your normal physical routine, you can undo the work that we just did. So if you want to keep that great adjustment that you just got, give yourself a little bit of space around going right back into heavy physical routine.
So I wanted to address the role of pain in not only how we manage your improvement, but also monitor your progress. Pain is very important. It's something that we're focused on and looking to reduce and resolve in every case that comes to our office. However, it's not the main way we make decisions as to where to adjust or when to adjust. We want you to always tell us about your pain, whether it's increased or decreased on visit to visit, but we won't always take that information into consideration of when or where we adjust you. We use much more objective tests to determine that.
So thank you for watching our video on how to get adjusted. These are just a few things that we've run into over the years that people will ask us a lot of questions about, and we have found makes a big difference in the quality of care that we're able to deliver. See you soon.
So thank you for watching this short video. We hope it's been helpful and educational. We're very much looking forward to helping you achieve your health goals, and we look forward to it when you're smiling more than you're frowning when you visit our office.